Hey, hi, howdy, everyone. It's Levi with Member Solutions over here with Napa. I guess we got Napa in this stream, and poor Napa. He's showing
Levi, help me! Oh my God!
Hey, I'm almost done.
Hey, Jeremy. I'm waiting for people to file in and realize what he's got on the screen. The smell finally dissipated.
Finally dissipated. Yeah.
No, Pikmin. Yeah, it's not exactly right. By the way, if you guys have Twitch and you have Prime, you got a link. You can support us without it costing you a dime. It's one of the best ways to support us. You guys might notice that I'm up here because I just didn't feel like being downstairs and letting it get hot. So one of the things that's going to be fun with doing that sketch is honestly explaining about some of the lore in some fashion. I would love to like make people understand, and like Napa's not going to have PTSD from that fight in the same way as to how PTSD actually works. He would be more frustrated and annoyed, and I think him getting defeated by Vegeta is more traumatizing than him getting defeated by Goku. Because Goku was just another opponent. Vegeta was a friend. That's a betrayal. But it'll be interesting to tackle that. We've got a script that we're going to work on, and we've got something to show you. We've got the storyboards back.
That's cool, but I haven't done.
Okay, you still have litter boxes left.
All your clothes are.
Did you put Mama's up?
Yes.
Okay.
All your clothes are.
We got the storyboards for the second Transformers animation.
All right. And so we're going to play our characters and read them while we're looking at the storyboards. You guys will get to hear the new voices for Shockwave as well as Soundwave. So that'll be fun to do too. And we've got enough people in here to kind of just start the stream out with that. So let's do that.
Hurry up with the popcorn, Starscream. House of the Dragon is starting.
Calm down. I'm here.
Good. It's important as a team to end our weekends together on a high note.
Primetime TV for the win. Ixnay on the time it pray.
I'm praying.
It's totally what I meant to say.
Prime time?
It's just a scheduling term for the hours between 8 and 11 p.m. Eastern.
Are you telling me that we've been watching House of the Dragon during this prime time for 2 whole seasons? Watching TV shows broadcast during this prime time is now banned.
Whoa! Settle down. We can just stream it another time.
No streaming it at other times either. I'm the leader here.
For now.
That's final. It's the principle of the thing.
Grumble, I'm guessing.
No, everyone's mad at Shockwave.
Yeah. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Starscream's calling. This better be one hell of an emergency, Decepticon.
Megatron banned us from watching House of the Dragon because he found out it airs during prime time. But we all still want to watch it anyway. So we were hoping we could watch it at your base instead.
You're not coming here.
Please.
I guess we could project it on that perfectly flat wall of the canyon we always seem to end up fighting in.
Deal! See you in 15 minutes.
Starscream, I hate to bring this up, but...
We'll behave.
And
I won't forget the snacks this time. Let's go. Make sure Megatron doesn't know we're leaving. And bring all the popcorn.
I really want to see that new episode, Soundwave. So do I. but I have to enforce the rules. But I have to know what happens. Fine. Okay, as long as we don't watch it during prime time, I'm willing to make an exception. Wait, where'd everybody go? Starscream has left the Decepticon base. Should I send a tracker drone? Do it.
We get to see the drone. Hand me another cup of that Energon punch.
This popcorn is a little stale. That filthy, backstabbing, ungrateful.
Not gonna lie, this is way more fun to watch without Mega Bubba around.
Starscream! Ow!
Charles, kind of technically, I think Chris might have started one, but hasn't officially like put it out completely.
I need to get that done this week.
Yeah, because with animation costs and everything, and us doing honestly more stuff, and the animation is almost universally well received, and a lot of people keep seeing this comment on every single animation release. This is the format you guys need to do. This is the format you guys need to do. And I don't disagree with that because it offers us more options, but I still like our stop doing that to me, child. I'm working. You can go to your room.
You always want me to be quieter when I'm talking. I'm talking twice as loud as me.
Mm-hmm. I'm allowed to be up here and I'm allowed to work when I'm up here. Got in like an hour and a half. You can deal. It's not the end of the world. You'd normally be just barely getting out of school at this point when it's during school time. So shush it. I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, we do have a GoFundMe for animation. If you want to donate there, those are one-time stuff.
I'm gonna probably cancel that.
Yeah, if you set up the Patreon, you won't need it.
Right.
So, and being super legendary like Levi and John Price. The biggest problem that we have found with animating us is picking a style and then making sure that style, because me and John are very animated, is animated as much as the live action.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Is a lot of people have said that our live action characters are more animated than the animated versions.
Yeah. And so picking a style that fits, that people like, is going to be key to opening up, in all honesty, a lot of things, because I hate saying that my disability is a limiting factor, but it really is. For a lot of my recordings, even if I were to get in like the best shape of my life that I possibly could, there's still going to be scenes that we realistically can't do that animation would be able to handle.
Hey, Bling Dragon.
Not to mention, if we wanted scenes that me and Chris have completely opted not to do because there isn't a functional way to make us both be in quote unquote the same office. And then we also don't have a ton of different characters or people that we can be like, hey, let's all go rent this office and let's go all make this really cool thing that we want to make. And even if we do, we got to hope that the people that we pick will work out versus like, well, we can pick out voice actors. And this is just the reality. It's much easier to pick out a voice actor than it is a real actor who can act well enough on camera.
Yeah.
Also, it tends to be cheaper.
And so you are aware, we'll be doing at least 2 collaborations with the guy who plays Dora the Destroyer. Mostly on Instagram, but it'll be across all the platforms.
Debbie, how goes it? Amber, we're doing okay. So we looked over that. I think there's a few things that as far as the animation goes, I'll talk with Chris about later. that I would like to add, maybe a couple extra scenes, but currently that storyboard looks pretty solid.
Yeah.
But Chris and I have another skit that we're working on called Buffering. And he needs to pull it up, and we need to look at it and chat about it. And while you guys are here, you guys can give some input on one of the things that I made a comment on. So let's go ahead and do you want to share that? Okay.
Sorry, I was having some sneezes.
What letterboxes could you have possibly? Did you change out the P trap too?
What? No.
You can't count yours for one of them for an extra thing because yours has to be done. It's supposed to be done every day. That's part of keeping your room clean. You don't put your thumb on the screen. You'll damage the screen. It's very cheap. I count it periodically, but most of the time I don't.
Dr. 10, you missed everything. Sorry, we're actually ending the live.
Clean one more litter box and you'll be good.
All right, let's get this pulled up here real quick. Add a stage.
Rain Man.
So my note here is like we need a better opening.
Yep.
More generalized opening, but we're going to read the script and then we're going to go over our stuff. Why is John frozen?
He's testing that new time dilation bubble for IT. He's been stuck like that for about 20 minutes now.
Are they going to fix it?
Yeah, but apparently it's going to take a couple hours. They said not to let anyone or anything touch the bubble, otherwise it'll freeze in place until they fix the issue.
Couple hours, huh?
You want to mess with him?
I'll fill the water pitcher. You get the fart spray.
No need, man. I'm ready with the real thing. I had beans and dairy for breakfast.
Perfect.
And then she pokes her head in. Hey, Levi, can you... Why isn't John moving?
Time dilation system malfunction.
What's with the water pitcher?
Oh, he's going to be frozen for like that for hours. I'm going to pour this all over his head, and Nappa's going to do something else.
It'll all freeze when it hits the bubble. It'll all freeze when it hits the bubble, but still retain its velocity. So when the bubble dissipates, it'll all hit him at once. So what if I threw that cake in the break room at him for yelling all the time?
He'll just hang there in midair as soon as it hits the time dilation bubble as he's in, and then hit him when he gets back to normal speed.
We don't need to clarify that.
Yeah, much better.
Nora grins. I'll be right back.
Nora, get the glitter. Nora, get the glitter too. Lots of glitter. All right. So a bit of thing. The two notes that I had about this sketch. The third one is more of me being nerdy. So two bits of thing. One, we need a better opening. We both agree on that one. The second one is instead of a pitcher of water, I should honestly use a cup, and I can do it at the water fountain, which makes, I'm in an office. That makes a hell of a lot more sense than me filming my kitchen sink. Also, my kitchen sink's been nonstop full. So, now the nerdy bit for everyone here. Realistically, I say realistically, time dilation doesn't exist. But the way it's depicted and the theories behind a lot of the stuff, if a time dilation took place and you and John was experiencing time at a faster speed than the people outside of the bubble, he would actually get hit with everything at the moment, or at least know everything was coming, even if he couldn't change its trajectory. So him in the time bubble, a scene with him in the time bubble going, what the fuck? Oh, those fuckers. And not being able to stop it is hilarious to me. But it also kind of diverges, like it's so sci-fi that we can kind of do whatever we want. It's time, whatever, right? But I really like the idea of a scene of John looking up, and there's just a bunch of frozen stuff, and he just goes, "Oh, those." Seems the time bit is more akin to stasis effect. Yeah, right. You, it's more of a stasis than a time bubble at that point, which is why if we have a scene showing the fact that
you're
John
right. You're right. We could do a stasis bubble system.
Well, if we do a stasis bubble, why is he in the stasis bubble?
He's so we have the stasis pods that we used during the Alpha Kerbu bit, right? And so instead of that, it's John's testing. John's helping IT test the new mobile stasis bubble system,
and that definitely makes a bit more sense to him not being reacting to it. Can you wait, bud? It would be really funny if that's how we would experience our breaks. That's how they want to cut the breaks down.
And just
so
freeze.
Instead of a 15-minute break would actually feel like 4 hours. You'd be able to sleep and relax and enjoy.
Yeah.
We gave Chris a lot to think about. We now need to let that stew and let him make changes as he feels.
It won't take long at all. Hold on.
I know. What'd you need, kiddo? I'm gonna mute for a second so I'm not bothering you guys. William, it goes well. How goes it with, if I remember right, you got another Kickstarter coming up here in like another month or two. So we established that Nora is like effectively the front desk, the receptionist type person. Napa needs to get Captain Ginyu to use the swap with him to get out of work. So the only person that we could realistically have play Nora would be his spouse. Unless he caught somebody else from somewhere else, and then we'd have to figure out a way to make that work. It's been established, but it's like really niche lore. Yeah, we need to. No, why is John frozen still works? We just need to come up with a different opening. Levi's why is John frozen still works, but for the mass audience, seeing a frozen U or me starting with that line and then seeing a frozen U and then going into Napa, we either A, accept that this is going to be what it currently mostly is written, a sketch for the fans, and so it's going to have a different opening because of that, or B, we need to have a generalized opening and a hook in order to draw new people in. Now, there's nothing wrong with making a sketch for the fans. Viva La Dirt League does it all the time, especially once they establish their world, which we have already done as well. Once they had gotten a large enough fan base, they didn't try doing these opening hooks every freaking time. They were just like, let's just continue telling this story and then make it funny. Now, there's plenty of times where they still use the hooks, but they don't do it every single time anymore. Yeah, I love you too. Honestly, if you're going to start it out and get a hook and make people curious, it needs to start with John.
But then we have to add in all the stuff that explains it.
3 lines and a time skip would do it. John's first line has to be talking to IT. He hits it, and then a time skip. Literally, 2 to 3 lines of dialogue starts the sketch. Make Levi complain about see, the thing is, Levi already takes fill-in calls. He already bitches about those as it is. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Okay. You having a day? Why don't you have Levi ask Napa why is John frozen in the middle of his prank? Oh, okay, I get what you're going for, but this is more seeing an opportunity to pull a prank and taking it immediately type of stuff. IT says we can't. Oh, that's a good one. For those who can't tell, his head is in my arm. While he's writing, I'll just go ahead and go bigger screen so you guys can see the key. I've got a little, I don't think you can see it, but like over here, these little paws right here are doing it. When I think the text of the gray is legible, I see every letter up the top. Flash is too quick for you to read, but when I pause it, I can technically see every letter, so it's good. I give it a thumbs up, is what I mean. Okay.
I'm resolving your comment since we put something in front of it.
Oh yeah. The other thing is the water pitcher, water cooler thing. And you don't like the previous text more than the current. So you kind of like me either way. But it's good to have like proper feedback from those who actively use it. I'm going to activate it. If everything goes right, I'll be back with you in 15 seconds. Press button, freeze, hear an error, computer voice.
Yeah. So John's on the phone. He goes, I'm going to activate it. If everything goes right, I'll be back with you in 15 seconds. Boop. And I'm just going to.
Mobile stasis field malfunction. Mobile stasis field malfunction.
That's not good.
Time skip.
A couple hours? He's going to be so pissed. Yeah.
Levi, it should have Levi walking in. Oh, I figured out how we can fix the water cooler with a joke. I walk in with a cup of water.
That works too. Yeah.
Because then I don't have to film it. Instead, Levi can just look down at his cup and have the realization. That also shortens the sketch back up. Because we don't have to have the water pitcher scene at all.
Yep.
Did you seriously just pass out? Okay.
All right. So,
why is John frozen?
He's testing that new mobile stasis field system for IT. Been stuck like that for about 20 minutes now.
Are they going to fix it?
Yeah, but apparently it'll take a couple hours. They said not to let anyone or anything touch the field, otherwise it'll freeze in place also until they fix the issue.
A couple hours, huh?
You want to mess with him?
I'll use my water. You get the fart spray.
No need, man. I'm ready with the real thing. I had beans and dairy for breakfast.
Perfect.
Hey, Levi, why isn't John moving?
Mobile stasis field system malfunction. Oh, jeez. That is a fucking tongue-tied. That line could be fixed up a little bit. System malfunction. You can literally just boil it down to system malfunction, as if that happens a lot. System malfunction.
No, because he's got to say stasis field because we explain it later.
Or just say stasis system malfunction.
Stasis malfunction.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want Nora to do this. The whole idea was for Nora not to understand it. Doesn't matter here. We can just get rid of that. Okay. What's with the water pitcher?
It would be we got rid of the water pitcher. I'm using my cup.
Oh yeah.
What are you gonna do with your water? Like I can be leaning over as if I'm gonna dump it.
Well, because the whole point is you're filling it. So instead, she'll just say, "Okay," and she can just lead in it. That just leads you in to explain.
Yeah.
Stasis malfunction. Okay.
He's gonna be stuck like that for hours. I'm gonna pour this over his head, and Nappa's gonna do something else.
It'll all freeze in place when it hits the field. Hits the stasis field. But still retain its original velocity and vector. So when the bubble dissipates, it'll all hit him at once.
So what if I threw sorry.
So what if I threw that cake in the break room at him for yelling all the time?
As soon as it touches the field, it'll just hang there. We don't really need to do that as soon as it touches the field because Nappa just explained that.
Yeah, you're right.
It'll just hang there in midair and then hit him when the field dissipates.
Mm-hmm. I'll be right back.
Nora, the glitter. Get the glitter. Lots of glitter. Yeah, it needs to be Nora, glitter. Get the glitter. Lots of glitter.
Yeah, Changeling. Agreed. The thing is, a lot of people who aren't Doctor Who fans or fans of our stuff in general won't know what that is. So there needs to be some sort of explanation in there.
Won't know what? You're dealing, we understand. Understand what? The stasis field stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would argue that most sci-fi fans would, but anyone who's not a sci-fi fan isn't going to know it. Because most sci-fi fans have watched at least one time machine or time sketch of some kind and understand basic crap. Hell, most people that have watched Marvel now know that.
True.
But it's just easier to have it in there. It's one of those things where you have to have, anytime you have something a little too sci-fi, where it's not self-explained by the item doing said thing. Like if you have something in your hand as a prop and you point it and it opens up a portal, you don't need to say this is a portal gun or a portal device. It's been open. However, what type of portal it is does need to be explained. Or it gets explained by going through it. Yeah, and stasis is used in Star Trek all the time. You are correct. We could have Nora do the line of literally just having understanding what Nappa's saying instead. So instead of saying, so what would happen if I threw the cake? They'd say, so if I threw the cake, would it just hang there in midair?
Yeah.
And that would get and then you can get rid of Levi's line. And then Nora already has their grin, I'll be right back line. No. What I'm saying is let it go ahead and have it dawn on her naturally rather than let Nappa say the okay. So if I went and got that cake in the break room, let either A, give Nora a longer line, longer scene. Yeah, buddy, you want to go, you can go. You don't need to twitch your tail at me. Am I just in the wrong way?
So like that, you mean?
And see, it's the same amount of lines either way. It's just letting Nora have that realization rather than playing someone ditzy. Because he explains it pretty thoroughly.
Yeah.
It's just getting, oh, fuck.
What?
I'm reading comments as well as thinking about things. I'll agree. That part's still funky.
Which part? Hey, Steven. Which part's still funky?
Why don't you just have Nappa dumb it down instead of making Nora dumb it down or anybody else dumb it down? Because it still comes off, no matter what. I know why we're doing it, mind you, from a writer's perspective as well as like sitcom and everything like that. You hear somebody say something really, really smart, you dumb it down for anyone who may not have understand it. But this is Nappa we're talking about. He either A, explains it in savant easy speak, or B, for whatever reason, and it's usually math related, he goes into a very big tangent. Instead, give Nappa right here the line that Nora is trying to do, and instead, go ahead and be like, it'll freeze in place when it hits the stasis field, and just hang, and then go ahead and let him dumb it down and hang there until it dissipates. Let him have that entire line. Dumb it down right off
So
the bat.
then,
We don't need to retain its original velocity and vector. We're not throwing baseballs at the guy. So there's no reason to explain the velocity and vector.
anything thrown has velocity and vector, not just baseballs.
It's just making an assumption that people understand it's gonna, go. You don't even need to say let Nora have like the cake in the break room and have them smile. That's where you can give Nora the cake line. You're making that more complicated, more lines than it needs to be. Literally have Nappa do his thing, and then have Nora say, while smiling a little bit wickedly, like that cake in the break room. Let Levi go ahead and say, "Yep," and then have Nora say, "Good. I've been wanting to get back at him for yelling." Thank you, Jeremy. And then Levi can turn around and have his get the glitter line.
You don't even need that.
We can just have it be an assumption that everyone wants to play prank on John.
Yep. Sorry, I need to close this for a second.
All right. Buddy, I love you, but you're fucking warm. Go away now. Sorry. Just a 20-pound cat radiating heat. John does yell at a lot of people.
Yeah, he does.
Right. So let's go ahead and give this a read through and see how it feels now.
All right. I'm going to activate it. If everything goes right, I'll be back with you in 15 seconds. Boop.
Mobile stasis field malfunction. Mobile stasis field malfunction.
That's not good. Time skip. A couple hours? Oh, he's going to be so pissed. Yeah, thanks. Boop.
Why is John frozen?
He's testing that new mobile stasis field system for IT. He's been stuck like that for like 20 minutes now.
They gonna fix it?
Yeah, but apparently it'll take a couple hours. They said not to let anyone or anything touch the field, otherwise it'll freeze in place also until they fix the issue.
Looks down at glass. Couple hours, eh?
You want to mess with him?
I'll use my water. You get the fart spray.
Oh, no need, man. I'm ready with the real thing. I had beans and dairy for breakfast.
Perfect.
Hey, Levi, why isn't John moving?
Stasis malfunction.
Okay.
He's going to be stuck like that for a few hours. I'm going to pour this over his head, and Nappa's going to do something else.
Anything we throw at him will freeze in place when it hits the stasis field, and then it'll all hit him at once when it dissipates. Anything we throw at him? Like that cake in the break room?
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Nora! Glitter! Bring the glitter! Lots of glitter! Sorry, get the glitter.
Get the glitter sounds better.
Yeah, it does. I'm also trying not to be too loud. If I yell right now, I'll probably wake
No,
somebody.
I get it.
How often does villain use glitter? Does it qualify as a weapon of mass annoyance? Yes, it does. Who do you think makes all the glitter?
That's Nappa's. When Nappa's not on the phones, that's his job. He just. Can you imagine if you were the unlucky person that had to use scissors to make glitter out of shiny paper?
Oh my god!
You just sit there all day. Tiny little slits of paper.
Sorry. All right.
So I can get this filmed tomorrow.
I can probably film it. You're probably going to film that all in that room, right?
Yeah. So I'll film Aline in the door that enters into the room here. Okay. Or I can actually have her pop in here too. She can pop in through these. Well, no, because we don't. These doors aren't in. Yeah, she'll come in through that one.
So I'll have you record first. I'll take a look at your lighting and I'll match your lighting is what I'll do. Yeah. And then I'll put it together and edit it if you're okay with that.
Okay. Yeah, I got to go to Costco tomorrow, like mid-morning, but then I should have the rest of the day.
Okay.
Until the evening. I'm around Friday during the day. I'm gone all day Saturday for our improv festival, and then I'm gone most of the day Sunday because I've got my grandmother is moving from around here back up to upstate New York, and Monday's her last day here, so we're all going up Sunday to say goodbye to her and everything. Do they sell glitter at Costco?
I would imagine that they probably do. There's a lot of people who use it in a lot of different types of crafts.
55-gallon drum of glitter. I bet you'd go through that faster than you think.
If you're using it for a business and whatnot, probably.
Yeah.
So everyone here, it's been a bit of a short stream, but I kind of want to go over the animation with Chris, and I know we wanted to talk about it and figure out some stuff. That way we can get it worked on a little bit quicker. What I am going to say though is if you guys want to see more and more animation faster, join the memberships, make donations, that kind of stuff. That's going to be the fastest way. Chris is going to get that Patreon set up, and then we're going to announce that, and that's probably going to be the number one way for animation to happen, because that's what I think that's what we should push is, hey, you can see the storyboards, because that would be a great Patreon exclusive type of thing. Is, hey, here's storyboards for the animation.
Agreed.
As well as like when we are talking about the characters and small changes, we can be like, hey, let's go ahead and put that to a vote. We can wait 24 hours on that. That's not a big deal. Anyways, didn't you say you get money if we're part of Prime and linked to Film Space? Yeah, so Lexi, if you're on Twitch and you have your Twitch and your Prime linked, you can use your Twitch Prime sub and support us without it costing you anything.
Bless you.
Thank you. Larry, it's an honor to make you guys laugh. And I'm getting back pretty solidly into the swing of things. It's just there's a lot of larger projects, and my brain handles larger projects really, really well. I really enjoy them, but I also tend to get like really hyper focused in on them. So hopefully I'll get back to making a couple random sketches this weekend, or what is today? Today is Wednesday, right? So I imagine by Friday, I imagine by Friday, unless Chris and I have to change something else on the sketch, that I'll get back to doing a couple random one-offs. So thank you guys for joining us. I wish you all peace of mind, serenity, body and spirit, and harmony among others. Remember, take it one breath, one step, one day at a time. Until the winds blow your sails our way again, you'll have an Acme Day.
Have an Acme Day is a product of Villain. Having an Acme Day will be directly billed to your account. Have an Acme Day.
My account. Their account.
Your account's every acting day is billed to Levi's account going forward.
My commission. It's self-fulfilling.
Yeah. Hey, Jonathan Davis, I'm so sorry you just popped in. We are just ending the stream. I'm sorry.
Can you imagine Batman? Can you imagine the Joker? He just threw a glitter bomb at me. I'm the one who tells the jokes. I can't do his voice right now.
Night, everybody.
Night, everyone.